Hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey, you guys, how's it rolling? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Let's talk about some things. It's going to work the way that it always works. I'm going to shuffle and pray. I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of cards. I will thoroughly confuse you for a good solid minute while I sew together a story. If you're coming back to the channel, come on in. You know exactly what to expect. Snuggle up to this table right here and let's talk about some things. And if you hang around to the end of the video, I will tell you all about my book, The Ultimate Step-by-Step Guide to Your Spiritual Awakening. Hey, Taurus, it's Dana. Hey, you guys want to do something cool? Let's do something cool. I want to do a spread using playing cards. I want to do the tarot with playing cards. So let's just let's flex some psychic muscle here and see if we can't do something cool. Yeah, they're so slippery because they're like brand new. So, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Spirit, source, universal energy. I have Taurus with me, and Taurus wants to know what you know. What do you know about this particular Taurus, and what do they need to know and understand about themselves, their lives, and their futures? Spirit, what's coming towards this Taurus? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? And how do they navigate everything for their very best and highest good? Please give me the eyes to see it, the ears to hear it, and the words to explain it. Look at that, you guys. Let's do 4 more. 4, we'll do 8. Oh, look at that. All right. 3 more. Spirit, we're going to do a short spread of 8. Double 5s. Look at that. These cards were thoroughly shuffled. Tell me more. 1 more for 8. Movement, action, and change. All right, we'll do 9. 9 for completion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just do 1 more for the finale. What's the last card here? 10 cards in this spread. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles. All right, check it out. All right, you guys. So. What do we got going on here for the Taurus? Let's see about all this. So. All right, so we open this reading up with the 9 of Swords, okay? Anxiety, despair. Why? 7 of Cups in reverse, because this particular Taurus doesn't know what they're going to do. Somehow, some way, in some situation, this Taurus is stressing because they don't know what they're going to do, okay? And then the 9 of Pentacles comes on top of this. I'm sorry. The 9 of Clubs comes on top of this. This is fire energy, right? So the 9 of Wands, resilience, persistence, spiritual strength, and the Fool. What these cards say is, Taurus, don't you worry. Don't worry. Stop worrying about things that you should not be trying to control. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction is going to rain down in this situation. There's going to be a new opportunity, a new beginning, a new journey, a new way for you, Taurus. The universe is going to tell you, show you, lead you, guide you to exactly what you need to happen in this situation. So don't worry about it. Stop worrying. The 9 of Hearts, the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, resilience, persistence, spiritual strength. Your spiritual strength is the catalyst for everything working out just fine in this particular situation. Just stay strong. The 9 of Water, talking about wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, clarified by the Queen of Cups, your ancient higher self leading you, guiding you, showing you the way to the 10 of Cups into a place that is extremely emotionally fulfilling, and the Ace of Cups, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be new. It's going to be a little different. It might not be exactly what you think it should be with the Fool, but the way that it's going to play out for you is going to be absolutely perfect. To the Four of Clubs, this is the Four of Fire, okay? So the Four of Fire, this is happy home, happy life. This is a beautiful, beautiful, committed, stable, safe environment, okay? Three of Diamonds, teamwork and collaboration, okay? So beautiful, perfect, teamwork, collaboration, and look at this. And this goes back to this over here with this Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse, right? The Three of Pentacles is teamwork and collaboration. And look, Nine of Swords, right? That Nine of Spades is the Nine of Swords. Anxiety and despair. So this particular Taurus needs someone to do something. Perhaps you're trying to buy something and you're depending upon someone to finance you because you're all worried about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that you're not going to be able to grow this new thing that you want to grow. Whatever it is, it could be anything for anyone, but you're all freaked out because maybe you don't have the money for it. Again, maybe you're trying to finance something. Maybe you're trying to make some kind of a big purchase. Maybe you need a computer to work on or a car to drive, or perhaps it is some kind of relationship opportunity that you need to take place. It's the whole thing is depending upon you creating some kind of something with somebody. The Page of Cups, right? That's the creation. You need someone to participate in whatever this is. Maybe you need a landlord to say, okay, I'll do it. Or maybe you need someone to get back with you about something and you're just all up in your head about it. Whatever it is a turning point. And these cards are saying it's all going to turn out just fine. Look, the Page of Cups. You're going to get the offer. You're going to get the chance to create it. To the Two of Wands in reverse, but you can't create it in this mindset. Therein lies the rub, Taurus. It's all right there. It's right there. It's ready. It's waiting for you to align your mind with the belief and the understanding that everything is going to work out exactly the way that it's supposed to work out. But this Taurus is taking control of the situation, trying to be all anxiety stricken about it. And these cards are like, stop that. You're blocking it. Stop that. Believe that it's all going to work out perfectly because you are surrendering to universal order. Shrug your shoulders, wipe the sweat off your brow, and say, it is what it is. It will be what it will be. And I have absolute faith that if I go in the direction that my intuition and my higher self is telling me to go, that everything is going to be just fine. I believe 100% that even though it may seem impossible, that things are going to line up to produce for me somehow, some way, what it is that I'm anxiety stricken about. And it doesn't always look like the way you think it should look. Back to a laptop. I don't know why I keep harping on that. If you need some kind of computer, a good computer, a nice computer, I need a computer that has like serious memory and serious graphics, right? That is not cheap. I don't need one. Thank God, knock on wood. I do not need a computer. But if you need to get one, right, and you want something, you go to Best Buy or whatever, and you're looking at all kinds of everything, and you're trying to fill out a credit app, or maybe borrow some money from somebody, or do something, tapping into all your savings or something, doing something to try to buy this, right? And it's all hung up and it's not going, but universal order comes along, and guess what? Somehow, some way, hypothetically, you're going to be sitting on Facebook scrolling through and an ad comes up on Marketplace that says, man, I got this badass computer, just was gifted a badass computer, and it's cheap, right? And you reach out, and before you know it, it might be a couple years old, but it's got everything that you need. everything that you need. You don't even have to get a credit card or finance it. You got cash for it, and you just go buy it. That's universal order. It doesn't always look like we think it should look. So they need you to loosen up on how you are just focused on how it's supposed to be. This has got to go and that's got to go this way and it has to. No, stop that. Whew, take a deep breath and stop obsessing. Allow yourself to enjoy the journey. And you just roll on through knowing that universal order is going to do what it needs to do if you do what you need to do, which is to enter into this whole thing with zero expectations, knowing that everything is going to work in your best and highest good any way that it works out. Right on. So the 5 of water and the 5 of fire. Lots of fire in this reading. 5 of water and the 5 of fire. So loss, regret, despair, disappointment, and conflict to the 8 of wands in reverse. Nothing moving forward. You're doing this. You're causing this. Yes, your mind creates your reality. Your internal narrative creates your literal reality. And you obsessing about this whole thing is actually creating the conflict and the stalling. Death in reverse. Death in reverse talks about change, internal transformations. And that's what needs to happen. You need to level up in your spirituality in that Fool card and hand it over to the universe. To three of swords. 3 of swords, grief and sorrow and pain in the mind, right? Judgment. You control that. You control that. You do. What you tell yourself is what becomes. So tell yourself something different. Tell yourself it's going to be okay. Tell yourself, I got this. Tell yourself, this feels good in my guts, and I feel like this is going to come through for me. To temperance. Temper yourself. Let it unroll. Enjoy the journey, even when it doesn't look like what you think it should look like. Enjoy the journey. To the Knight of Cups. Opportunities. This opportunity. The message of this opportunity. 9 of Wands in reverse. This is a card about hesitation. Hesitating. So when this offer that you've been mooning over and focusing on, all this anxiety about, when this finally happens, it's not going to be what you think it is. It's not. I'm telling you, Taurus, this is the key to success right here. Letting it go and letting the universe handle all the stuff that just doesn't, you don't need to control it. Just let it go. When it comes to you, the same story I just told about the computer, right? When it comes to you, it's not going to look like exactly what you think it should look like. Maybe it's a little bit of a higher interest rate, or perhaps it is a couple of years old, or perhaps the people that you're trying to buy the house from aren't going to give you concessions to paint or change the flooring. But it's still good. It's still good. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen for you. To the 6 of Wands, success. Overcome the battle. What's the battle? It's your flesh. It's your ego. It's your mind overriding your soul. Find peace in your soul. That's the battle. That's the success of the battle. Peace in the journey. Peace in your soul. The 2 of Clubs. This is the 2 of Fire. So much fire in this reading. The 2 of Wands, it's your future. What's your future? 10 of Pentacles, everything that you want it to be. Everything that you want it to be. Might not look like you think it should look, but it's going to fulfill you in the same way. To the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands talks about having some foresight, seeing the forest through the trees. Loosen up a little bit. Loosen up a little bit. Get ready, it's coming. 9 of Pentacles, what you going to do with it when it gets here? What you going to do with it when you get here? Independent, self-sufficient, financially okay, bringing the whole cycle to a close and coming out on top in the end to the star. Because all along, this was your path and your purpose. All along, this was going to work out like this anyway. As long as you would let it work out. This is what was going to happen the whole time. You're in the 9 of Swords energy and the 3 of Swords energy, all freaking out about something not happening. All fear of the unknown, fear of the future, right? Needing something to take place. And it was going to happen anyway. So there you go, Taurus. I do hope that helps you. This will probably get you through probably the end of January. I will be back, of course, next week, but this will probably get you through to the end of January. I see this taking a minute to kind of unfold a little bit. So this is probably something that you're going to step into in the near future. And when you do, go back to this reading and take the advice. Take the advice of Spirit, Source, Universal Energy that I prayed with when we started this. The advice is to calm down, that everything's going to be okay. You're blocking everything being okay by freaking out that it might not be okay when it's going to be okay all the way anyway. Okay? All right, Taurus. Happy holidays and namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.